All right, guys, I want to recreate this text effect that I made here in CorelDraw. So let's see if we can recreate it. Let's see how it is done. So first of all, let me zoom in a bit. Okay, first of all, I typed the text Grace in capital. Then I chose my font. The font I used is Auberga. So I chose my font Auberga and enlarged my text. Enlarged my text like this. After enlarging my text, the next thing I did was to add a distortion. I added a contour to this text. So I'm going to add a contour now. So I'm adding the contour. Excuse me. The contour. I'm adding the contour so the contour will be a bit bigger than the text itself. Yes, I've added the contour. Now I am going to separate break the contour and the text apart. So I'll go to object and click on break contour apart. Now I've separated my contour from my text. So I'm going to try and pick the what's it called now, the contour rather. I think I've highlighted the contour. Then I'll give the contour a texture color. I'm going to give the top contour a color, and it's going to be a fill color. It's going to be a fountain fill. Okay, and that my fountain fill, I'll now create some effects. So I am going to put a node there, put another tab there. Then I am going to make this first one, make it something golden. Okay, then the second one, I'm going to make it something yellow. All right, the third point, I'm going to make it golden. I think I got that wrong. I'm going to make it golden, just like the first one. Pick a color here. Then the last one, I'm going to make it yellow. Pick up there, and I'll have to rotate this a bit diagonal. Rotate that a bit diagonal. Okay, and I'll say okay. Now that's the first bit of it. Now that I've done this, I am going to create another contour. I'm going to do another contour. So I click on my contour tool, come back to my text and click and drag. I think I've gotten it wrong. Escape. Let me pick my text, which is still Grace. Click on my contour tool, click and drag. Okay, the contour is coming. Now I'm going to make this other contour to be not to be as big. It's still going to be outside the text, but not as big as the first one. Okay, I've done that. I'm going to break the contour apart again. Go to object, break contour apart. I've broken contour apart, so I'm going to pick the contour again and repeat the process. I'm trying to pick the contour and repeat the process like I did in the last one. I've picked the contour. I'll go back and give it, excuse me, I'll go back and give it a fill color, and I'm going to use fountain fill. I'm not using uniform fill, fountain fill. So I'll put up a tab there, put up another tab here. Now let me fill it. Excuse me. I'll click there and pick like I did before, but this time around, rather than starting with a gold, I want to start with a yellow. The one here will now be golden, something golden. Okay, the one here will be yellow as well, and the one at the end will be golden. So you see, in this one I alternated the colors I used. The first one I used first was gold, yellow, gold, yellow, but this time I'm using a yellow, gold, yellow, gold. So let's see what it's going to give to us. Oh, I think I didn't yes, I didn't put it diagonally. I've done that now. Now this is what we have, which is similar to the effect we are looking for. So if we zoom in now, we see we have a similar effect. Now what I now did, I added another layer. Let's zoom out so that we can view everything. This is the first one. What I now did, I added another layer of effect to it, is that I added shadow. I added shadow to this. So all I did is to add shadow. Excuse me, there's an error somewhere. Control Z. Okay, no, what I did was that I think I selected everything. Yes, I selected everything and added shadow. Okay, I now reduce the value, the shadow opacity. I reduced it a bit. Okay, I reduced the feathering also. Okay, so this is how I did, but there's something also I did there that I've not done yet. What I did was that I broke the text apart. This text, I broke it apart. Object, break text, break 6 objects. I broke the text apart. Now I'm doing that a second time so I can break grace apart. First of all, it broke the contour, the two contours and grace. So I've broken grace apart now. If you are familiar with CorelDraw, you'll understand what this means. If you don't understand what breaking apart and how you do it and the implication in your design, it means that you have not subscribed to my channel. It means that you have not been watching my previous videos. So if you go watch my previous videos, you will see these functions and the effects in CorelDraw. So what I now did was to add texture to this G as well. I added some grayish texture. So first black, next here, and next here. So gray, black, this one gray. I'm going to make this one black, dark, make this one gray. So you have this gray dark effect. Let me see what I have. Okay, this should have been gray. So I look for something grayish and give to it. Okay, then I rotate it, make it to be a bit angular. Okay, I have that effect. So I say okay. Now I'm supposed to do that for R, do it for A, do it for C, do it for E. But to save myself the turbulence and the trouble of getting the exact effect that I used for G, all I'm going to do is to click on R, delete it, click on G, duplicate it with Control D, bring the G here, tap on it and type R. You see, I have that effect on R. I do the same. I can duplicate this one, Control D, delete A, move this arrow that is duplicated to this place, then type A. Okay, adjust the A a bit. Okay, so it fits in. I'll do the same. Control D, duplicate, remove this one, type C here, and move this C into this place. Excuse me. Okay, I think it's well positioned now. Then I'll do the same for the last one, which is the E. Delete it. Control C, Control D rather, which is duplicate. Bring the C there and replace that C with an E. Okay, so I adjust the position of the E a bit until I feel that it has fitted into my design. This is about how I achieved that effect there. So the other thing I did was to select everything, and tilt, click here again and tilt it a bit. See what I did? Let me do it again. Select everything, then click again on this grace selected or this text selected. You see that it will now change to this kind of pointers with comma showing that you are about to rotate or skew. This is for rotating. You can rotate from any of these edges, and this one here, here, and here is for skewing, in case you don't know about it before now. So I want to skew a bit, so I push it forward a bit. So this is how I achieved this text effect that I used in this grace. So the other thing I did was just to add a solar flare, a flare effect. Just added a solar flare effect, a light effect. Object is at the back, object order to front, so it gives it that light effect there. That's the only thing I did. So there's nothing it's not something that is too difficult that you can't do. So try it out and let me know how well you are able to achieve it. So until we meet in my next video, keep trying, keep working, because on your graphic design journey, I am very sure you are going to get there.